You can come over to our comfortable couch. Der hat jetzt gerade gehört, der Cris Cab, der gesungen hat, gute Mädchen wachsen nicht auf Bäumen, wortwörtlich übersetzt. Here's your mic. Was that tiring?
You know what? It's tiring, but it's a lot of fun.
It is fun.
I always enjoy playing the guitar and singing.
Yeah, I mean, the guitar was your first love, I guess.
Yeah.
With 10 years, you started to play the guitar, right?
Yes, I did.
Wow, wonderful. I enjoyed the performance a lot, and I wonder what our people at home think about your performance.
Let's see.
Liebe Leute daheim, was denken ihr, wie hat der Cris Cab für euch performt?
So they love your voice, especially Severin and Noemi. And Svea means you have a wonderful voice. And Florian has a question. If you had a chance to have a duet with any star, who would that be?
Someone I've always wanted to work with is Lenny Kravitz.
Okay.
You know, I really enjoy his style. I enjoy his sound. I enjoy that he plays all the instruments and writes his own music. I feel like, you know, his sound would complement mine in a nice way.
Even though he's a rock musician and you do the pop reggae thing?
Oh, totally. You know, my music, you know, it stems from so many places. And, you know, Lenny Kravitz was someone I grew up listening to, along with the Rolling Stones and along with, you know, so many others. But I always try to bring in elements from different music and mix them in. And that's what gives it a unique sound.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Der Cris ist gerade gefragt worden aus dem Publikum raus, mit welchem Star er am liebsten eine Kollaboration würde machen. Und wenn er dürfte wählen, dann wäre es der Lenny Kravitz. Und trotzdem verschiedenen Stil würde er sagen, er hat so verschiedene Einflüsse, dass das sehr gut wird funktionieren. Und wer weiß, who knows, maybe in future you'll be doing a track with him.
Hopefully so.
But let's talk about the song, like good girls don't grow on trees, sort
Yes.
of. Is there a good girl now in your life? Gibt es jetzt ein gutes Mädchen in deinem Leben?
You know, it's very hard, you know, with this job to have, you know, a steady relationship. And it takes a very strong woman. You know, it takes someone who's understanding and, you know, understands that you're going to be traveling and meeting new people. So it's very difficult, you know. There's always, you know, women in my life that I try to prioritize and I try to, you know, make them a part of my life. But it all has to do with them, you know. If you're strong and you're willing to go through it, I'll go through it with you, you know.
Okay, so just to make it clear, is there someone or no?
Right now, you know, I'm definitely talking to somebody. I'm not going to say no, but, you know, it's someone new in my life. So, like I said, we have to go through the test of time.
Okay, also Update, was Beziehungssachen anbelangt. Er hat gerade verraten, es gibt jemanden, der daten und jetzt müssen sie durch die Testphase durchgehen, um dann zu entscheiden, ob sie nachher auch eine Beziehung führen wollen, weil es ist ziemlich hart als junger Musiker, der so erfolgreich ist, der so viel unterwegs ist, auch so eine Beziehung aufrechtzuerhalten. Aber wenn es wert ist, dann würde es auch machen. So, what are the things you appreciate in a relationship? If you say like, okay, let's go for it. The girl I'm dating, she will be my girlfriend. Like, what qualities do you expect from a relationship?
To me, it all starts with the personality. You know, they have to be someone you can talk to, someone who's intelligent, someone who's smart, someone who's funny, and most of all, they have to be caring. You know, because I'm a very loving person. I come from a Cuban family. You know, I'm just very warm and all mushy and everything that, you know, guys don't like to say. But the truth is, they have, you know, it all has to come from the personality first, and then if the outside is just as beautiful as the inside, then, you know, that's the perfect combination.
Okay, also der Cris hat gerade erzählt, das Wichtigste für ihn, was er in einer Beziehung würde erwarten, wenn er eine würde eingehen, ist natürlich die Persönlichkeit. Und er ist ein sehr warmer Mensch, aufgrund auch von seiner Herkunft mit seiner Familie, die von Kuba ist und so. Und wegen dem ist das sicher an erster Stelle, dass eine liebenswürdige Person ist, die viel Herz investiert. Und wenn das Äußere dann genauso schön ist wie das Innere, dann ist natürlich Jackpot und dann würde sie natürlich sehr freuen. And I'm sure we have some questions out of our community out there at home.
Yeah, Desiree is asking, do you prefer a woman who can cook or who looks good?
That's difficult with me. I'll tell you why, because I'm a very big food guy.
Okay.
You know, I love a good meal.
Bananas?
But, you know, bananas, of course. I love a great banana. But no, man, you know, it's it varies time to time. But if she could cook, that's definitely, you already surpassed like a huge line there. You got the fast pass.
Okay.
So food overlook.
Hey, man, I told you, I'm very easygoing out here.
Also Cris ist gerade gefragt worden, was würde bevorzugen? Ein gutes Essen bei einer Frau, also die gut kochen kann, so gesehen, oder ist eine Frau, die extrem gut aussieht? Und er würde tatsächlich die Frau wählen, die die besseren Cooking Skills hat, also sehr gut kann kochen. Und wenn sie ihm noch eine Banane dazu oben drauf legt, dann ist die Welt perfekt. Do you have more questions, Bert?
No, sorry.
Okay, well then it's on me, right?
Ask me a question.
Yes, of course. I'm more than happy to have that opportunity. So you are mentored by Pharrell Williams. You've mentioned it before. And
Yes.
can you tell us again the story? Like, how did it start? It was not recently. You know him for a while now, right?
Yeah, it all started when I was about 15 years old. At the time, I was just recording and making music in my bedroom. I had like a little, 8-track recorder, and at the time it was like burning the CDs, and it was like, But, long story short, I had a friend of a friend who knew Pharrell. And, Pharrell's lived in Miami now for about like 10 or 12 years as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, he was nice enough to know that I was a young artist who, had a vision and was, had a dream, like you say. And he was nice enough to see that I had that and bring me over to meet Pharrell.
Oh.
And, he brought me to meet Pharrell, and I was able to play him this little CD I made in my bedroom. And, Pharrell really enjoyed it. I saw him and he was, jamming to it. And at first I was very, like, nervous because, of course, Pharrell,
Yeah,
amazing dude. But long story short, he just really enjoyed the music, and we hit it off, and we had a connection, and we began to work together, and he began to teach me, all the basics to writing music, and even more than that, so many things.
Okay, great. I'll quickly translate that to our audience at home. Also, wie hat das Ganze angefangen mit dem Pharrell Williams? Sie haben beide gemeinsame Freunde gehabt, die sie gegenseitig vorgestellt haben. Und dann hat der Pharrell seine Musik zu hören bekommen und bist begeistert gewesen. Und seither tut er ihn begleiten und auch ausbilden. Und jetzt sind wir natürlich Wunder, was ist die grösste oder die beste Lektion gewesen, die er gelernt hat? What's the biggest lesson you've learned from Pharrell, or the most inspiring thing?
One of the biggest things I learned from Pharrell is that there's no substitute for hard work. Pharrell's been working hard now for a number of years, and it pays off. As you see, he's had the 3 biggest songs in the world, and an amazing album to follow up. And there's really is no substitute. You got to work and work and work until you'll get the results you want.
Also ich halte es kurz. Die grösste Lektion, die er gelernt hat, ist einfach, du musst arbeiten und erst dann führt das auch zum Erfolg, genauso wie es der Pharrell auch gemacht hat, der jahrelang wirklich hart auch gearbeitet hat. And you guys have both approximately the same topics. You both sing about girls.
Hey, it's a popular topic.
Right? Do you like to flirt when you're on tour? Even though, I mean, they don't have to be good girls, but just for flirting.
Yeah, I always enjoy a good conversation. And for me, that's why I'm not a huge fan of the nightclubs and everything, because you can't talk to anybody in there.
Oh.
I'm like, hey, you look very nice. They're like, you like rice? I'm like, cool, I'm getting out of here.
Okay, so where can people meet you if you're not in clubs?
I'm hanging around. I like to enjoy a bar better. That's my more scene. That's
Okay.
more of my scene. Somewhere you could talk to somebody. I enjoy going to a few. Seeing different places.
Okay.
I enjoy that kind of thing. But every time I have a concert, I always take at least an hour and a half to get in the crowd after my show and meet everybody and talk to the fans and take as many pictures as I can and hear their story, because music is definitely a shared experience. I'm here because of my fans, and there's so much to learn from them, and there's so much they can learn from me, and it's just amazing to connect with them.
A shared experience, that's a beautiful way to express it. Ich habe natürlich gefragt, also, ja, hey, Pharrell und du, ihr habt beide das Thema Girls aufgegriffen, und natürlich tut er auch gerne flirten. Unter anderem auch in den Bars oder bei seinen Konzerten. Wenn er eins gegeben hat, ist er immer auch im Publikum. Also schau dazu, dass du an sein Konzert kommst, und dann kannst du ihn vielleicht auch noch persönlich treffen. Und was er auch noch schön gesagt hat, ist, Musik ist eine geteilte Erfahrung, die man mit dem Publikum macht. Und die Erfahrung möchten wir mit dir teilen, und zwar nach einer kleinen Pause.